Hello and welcome to ELL, the channel that will educate and motivate you on your fitness journey. Imagine consuming a substance daily, completely unaware that it's silently wreaking havoc on your body. This is the reality for many people when it comes to ultra-processed food. What is this ultra-processed food we speak of? In essence, ultra-processed food refers to food products that are heavily modified through industrial processes, often laden with additives, artificial flavors, and colors to enhance their taste, appearance, and shelf life. Examples include your typical fast food burger, instant noodles, sugary cereals, and even that seemingly innocent canned soup. These foods have become a mainstay in our daily diets thanks to their convenience and addictive taste. Picture this. You're running late for work and there's no time to whip up a nutritious breakfast. What do? You reach for that box of sugary cereal or a pack of instant oatmeal, or maybe it's late at night and you're craving a snack. That bag of chips in the pantry is calling your name. But while these foods might satisfy your hunger in the short term, they're silently causing damage to your body in the long run. Ultra-processed foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which can lead to a host of health issues like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Furthermore, they're typically low in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. This means that while you might be consuming plenty of calories, you're not actually nourishing your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. And then there's the issue of additives. Many ultra-processed foods contain additives like preservatives, flavor enhancers, and colorings. While these might make the food look and taste better, they can also have negative effects on your health. Some are linked to allergic reactions, others to increased risk of certain cancers. So, as you reach for that convenience meal or snack, remember that it may be costing you more than you realize. The hidden reality of ultra-processed food is that while it might be easy and tasty, it's not doing your body any favors. As you savor that convenience meal or snack, remember that it may be costing you more than you realize. Sugar, the sweetest of all poisons, is the main culprit in many ultra-processed foods. It's a crafty chameleon, often disguised under various names like high-fructose corn syrup, maltose, or evaporated cane juice. But no matter what it's called, it's still sugar, and it's everywhere. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal? It's just sugar. But here's the thing, the human body isn't designed to handle the enormous amounts of sugar we're now consuming. In the past, sugar was a rare commodity, savored in small quantities. Fast forward to today, and it's a staple in our diet, with many of us consuming more than our body weight in sugar each year. The result? A host of health problems. Let's start with obesity. Consuming too much sugar can lead to weight gain. It's simple science. Sugar is a form of energy. When we consume more energy than we burn, we store it as fat. And not all fat is created equal. The fat that comes from sugar is typically stored around the belly, increasing the risk of heart disease. Next up, diabetes. Too much sugar in the bloodstream can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. When it can't do its job properly, sugar builds up in the blood, leading to high blood sugar levels and eventually, diabetes. And it doesn't stop there. Excess sugar can also lead to other health issues like liver disease, kidney disease, and even certain types of cancer. So the next time you're tempted by that candy bar at the checkout counter or the sweetened yogurt in the dairy aisle, remember, it's not just a treat, it's a trap, a sugar trap. And falling into this trap could cost you more than you realize. So next time you reach for that sugary treat, consider the bitter truth behind it. Salt, a necessary evil in our diets, becomes a silent killer when consumed in excess through ultra-processed foods. This common seasoning brings out the flavor in our meals, but it's also a sneaky addition to many of the foods we consume daily. Ultra-processed foods are typically high in sodium, a fact often overlooked by consumers. What's the big deal about sodium, you ask? Well, it's simple. Our bodies do need a certain level of sodium to function properly, but too much of it can lead to serious health issues. Consuming high levels of sodium can cause our bodies to retain water, leading to high blood pressure. Over time, this increased pressure can damage our hearts and blood vessels, causing heart disease and increasing the risk of stroke. It's a scary thought, isn't it? That something as seemingly harmless as salt can have such profound implications on our health. Remember, a pinch of salt can go a long way, but too much can send you down a dangerous path. Trans fats, the hidden villains in our favorite snacks, are often found in ultra-processed foods. There's a certain allure to the rich, creamy texture that these fats lend to our favorite treats. However, there's a darker side to this seemingly innocent indulgence. Trans fats are a type of dietary fat that are created through an industrial process called hydrogenation. This process turns healthy oils into solids to prevent them from becoming rancid. It's a cost-effective method for food manufacturers, but it's a health nightmare for consumers. These mischievous fats play a treacherous game with our cholesterol levels. They increase the amount of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL, in our bloodstream. LDL is often referred to as bad cholesterol because when there's too much of it in our bodies, it can build up on the walls of our arteries, forming plaques that can lead to heart disease and stroke. But trans fats don't stop there. While they're busy increasing our LDL levels, they're also decreasing our levels of high-density lipoprotein, or HDL. HDL is known as good cholesterol because it helps remove LDL from the bloodstream, acting as a kind of internal cleanup crew. But with trans fats in the picture, this cleanup crew is significantly reduced, leaving more LDL to wreak havoc in our bodies. Now you might be thinking, well, I'll just cut out trans fats from my diet. Easier said than done. Trans fats are sneakily prevalent in ultra-processed foods. From baked goods like cookies, cakes, and pies, to fast foods, to microwave popcorn, to frozen pizza, these fats are everywhere. The Food and Drug Administration has made efforts to reduce the amount of trans fats in our food supply, but they're not entirely gone. And even small amounts can add up over time, especially if you're frequently reaching for ultra-processed foods. The next time you're tempted by that bag of chips or box of cookies, remember, you might be biting off more than you can chew. So, the next time you're at the grocery store, take a moment to check the nutrition labels. Your heart will thank you. Ever wonder why you can't stop munching on those ultra-processed foods? The answer lies in their addictive nature. Like a well-crafted mystery novel, these foods are deliberately designed to keep you coming back for more. This isn't just about taste, it's a complex combination of ingredients, textures, and even the way the food feels in your mouth. Together, these factors create a bliss point that your brain finds irresistible. And it's not just your taste buds that are being tricked. These bliss points trigger your brain's reward system much like addictive substances do. You find yourself overeating not because you're necessarily hungry, but because your brain is craving that reward. The result? Health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. So before you reach for that next handful of ultra-processed food, ask yourself, are you in control, or is the food controlling you? Now that you know the truth about ultra-processed foods, what will you do? The hidden reality we've unveiled in this journey is startling. The sugar trap, the sodium surge, the trans fat truth, and the addictive elements lurking in these foods are a wake-up call. They underscore the importance of making informed food choices. Your health is your wealth, and every bite you take can either lead you towards wellness or illness. The power lies in your hands. Remember, swapping out ultra-processed foods for fresh, whole foods can make a significant difference in your overall health. We've learned that the effects of these foods are far-reaching, but the power to change is within us. Your body is your temple, and it deserves the best. Thanks for watching to the end. If you found this video informative, please share it, comment your thoughts, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our future content.